right, guys, over here. We can't afford to take it easy on this road trip. I guarantee you, Butler is going to come prepared. So let's see some competition out here, all right? Let's go. Let's work on the pick and roll next, okay? Here we go. Okay, let's run some 3-on-3 next. Set it up. Come on, guys. Concentrate on the fundamentals. Come on. Fundamentals, guys. Okay, let's wrap it up. Make sure to get up a few shots before you leave. And good work today. All right, let's have a good one today, guys. Come on. Woo, feel good.
The 2K Sports pregame show, presented by Kia.
Hello, everybody. Glad you could join us here on 2K Sports. I'm your host, Ernie Johnson. Next to me, Kenny the Jet Smith and Dr. Shaquille O'Neal. Our featured matchup tonight in Chicago, where the Bulls will be going up against the Golden State Warriors. A good roll continuing right now for the Warriors. Nice job they've been doing over the last 10 games. 8 wins and not having too many problems. And Jimmy Butler's slowly but surely proving that he can be a leader for a winning team. Question for you, Shaq. Is he the best two-way shooting guard in the league right now?
Incredible defense, Ernie. He can guard several positions with his length. Offensively, he took things to another level last year, and yes, he can take over the games, and yes, Chicago belongs to him.
Question for you, Shaq. Is he the best two-way shooting guard in the league right now? Answer the question.
He's one of them. He's probably two.
Oh, if he
second guy.
He's second guy. Would you say my guy Klay Thompson is one?
I would have to agree with you.
Okay, if he's one, then that's I think defensively, I would say that Butler is a little bit better, but offensively, Klay Thompson's a lot better.
I agree with you, Kenneth.
It's a West versus East contest here in the windy city of Chicago, Illinois, as the Bulls play one at home. The excitement of the NBA. And before we his teammates know firsthand what an impact he makes, David. Thank you.
Ready to go? Ready to go?
And it's the Warriors to start out. And now the Golden State Warriors starters. Live, he's in at point guard. Laverne out there with Gorgie Dang. Then it's Thompson, and it's Covington in at the small forward position.
Impressive work from Thompson. Hard for the defense to react on the catch and shoot.
Neto kicks to Butler. Back to Neto. The kick outside to Butler. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Butler's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Out left to the wing. Line. And another three for Golden State. A large part of All-Star Weekend is having the best of the best all gathered in one city. Prez will be among those in attendance once the festivities get underway.
And what a great feeling it has to be for Prez and everyone else to just get to relax and enjoy the game of basketball. All-Star Weekend is completely for the fans, and all these great players are still fans of the game.
And the burly strength of Zach Randolph loves drawing contact and dragging himself to the stripe.
Looking at the last game for the Golden State Warriors, it was a win against the Pelicans in New Orleans.
Their percentage from long range in that game was off the charts. It seemed like anytime the fans got a little hostile, they just started to take it up a notch from beyond.
Yeah, they really fed off that energy and used it as motivation. They really poured it in from outside in that one.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throw.
Butler on the wing. He's covered by Thompson. Leans. That's tipped. Mr. Clutch, the pass to Thompson. And here's Covington from the arc. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
Well, this gives you some confidence when you drop three straight to start the game.
Poked away, and it's the Warriors on the break for the finish. Misses the layup.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
Valentine kicks to Randolph. A fader. And again, no good by Chicago. Golden State's gone 3 of 3 from deep. 9 points rung up from outside here in the first. This is to Jang. Here's Laverne. Chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. For Chicago, they won their last contest, that game against the Charlotte Hornets.
Yeah, struggled to shoot the basketball in that game, but still found a way, if you will. I mean, they had to pick up the slack in a lot of other areas, and they did.
You're not going to be on all the time, and they were prepared for that and scraped and clawed their way to a victory.
And that's an old school move right there. A good one, too, the fadeaway.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Jang with a clean look. Rebound by Aldridge.
Mix up defensively, left him wide open from mid-range. That's a shot he needs to hit.
Here's Neto. An 11-point game for him in the win against Charlotte. No good on his first attempt of the game. Thompson passes to Mr. Clutch. Here's Dang. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
That was a huge face-off at the rim. Two great competitors. Defense took it.
Neto kicks to Valentine. Connects, the jumper drops. Valentine's got his first points in this one. Warriors leading by 3. Down low, here's Lai. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
Thompson always keeping his eyes up, looking for his teammates at all times.
Here's Neto, and it's blocked, but they recover it. Valentine wide open, he fires, and it's off from three-point range. Thompson from long range, from beyond the arc, and then some. Thompson's got his second basket of the night.
Great three-point shooting here out of the gate. That makes 4 makes already from long distance.
Randolph a screen. Neto, the pass to Butler. Hands it from downtown. Butler's got 6 points.
Well, he can give as good as he gets.
How's that for an answer? Didn't let him celebrate the bucket for long. Gets the 3 right back in his face.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Right side, Randolph. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
And the defense has no answer for Zach Randolph when he gets that deep inside. He just excels at scoring over them.
Here's Covington. His last outing, he had 8 points. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
The Warriors shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Bulls trail by 9. There's the steal. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Thompson with the ball.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Timeout.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. Last time in Oakland, they lost to the Warriors.
Yeah, they were just wrecked last time they faced this team, and a lot of it was their own undoing.
It was a sizable loss, and it was mostly due to their awful passing and ball control. They just need to use better judgment in this game.
Valentine kicks to Neto. Kicked by Randolph. Right wing. Just 5 to shoot. Rebounded by Mr. Clutch.
How anyone could give him that much room from his spot is crazy, but the defender got away with it.
Thompson with the bucket.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Bulls trail by 14. Here's Neto, looking for his first basket still in this one. Butler passes to Neto. Will it go? And Thompson sends it back.
Don't underestimate Klay Thompson on the defensive end. Perfect timing on the block.
Here's Laverne, and too long on the shot. Bulls have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. Neto kicks to Butler. Back to Neto, picked off in midair. Passes it to Mr. Clutch. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists in the game.
For you, mama. That's 3 out of 4 now, and you can see his confidence already building.
Here's Neto, and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. Bulls have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far. First free throw is good. Chicago making some changes. Bobby Portis is checked in for Aldridge. And Dwayne Wade subbed in for Valentine. And so he hits both. Warriors leading by 14. Here's Laverne. Here's Thompson. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Klay Thompson pretty good from the 2-guard position of going down in there with the big boys and rebounding the basketball.
And the Warriors making a change here. Ross is checked in. Portis kicks to Butler. They set the pick. Here's Neto. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Mr. Clutch, the pass to Dang. Here's Lai. Connects from three-point range. Mr. Clutch has got 10.
Already seizing control of this game.
And doing it in all areas. They came out of the locker room knowing exactly what they needed to do.
Here's Portis. He can't get that one. And Golden State will go the other way with it. Laverne passes to Mr. Clutch. Ross in the corner. Butler with the steal. Fires it up. And again, Chicago. No good. Mr. Clutch, the pass to Ross. Feeds it to Laverne. Here's Mr. Clutch. And look at Prez there, just punishing the rim.
Oh, and you love the ferocity that Prez finished that playoff with. No layups for the big fella.
Let's do this, Wade. Let's go, baby.
Wade outside. There's the screen. The pass to Neto. Can they get it? Bangs home the trifecta. 5 points in the game.
Zach Randolph keeping his eyes up, looking to set up his teammates however he can.
Mr. Clutch, the pass to Dang. Here's Mr. Clutch. He's got 12. That one goes in. Ross has got his first points of the night.
It's taken them no time to build this lead up. Great first quarter offensively.
And who needs to warm up? They didn't.
Yeah, can't be pleased with all these easy looks. They continue to give up there in the paint.
Opposition is just having their way with them down low, and he wants to put a stop to that.
Chicago making some changes. Mirotic comes in for Zach Randolph. And Gordon subbed in for Butler. And then for Golden State, Jones checked in for Jang. Livingston comes in for Klay Thompson. And Curry subbed in for Mr. Clutch. Warriors leading by 23, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. So for Chicago right now, Gordon out there with Jimmy Butler. Then it's Zach Randolph. Then there's Valentine. And it's Aldridge in at the center.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Mr. Clutch in their last game against the Pelicans lit up the floor. He finished with 42 points and was diming everybody up with an incredible assist game, setting up his teammates all night long. It's rare to see any player put up numbers like that. It's likely a game he'll always remember. Kevin?
Appreciate it, Dave. Thanks. Well, we've seen a lot of great players have a lot of great games, but that was something special.
And I love that no matter what approach they tried against him, nothing worked. I mean, he was ready for everything.
I am looking forward to watching this game again.
Here's Valentine. No good with the triple. Warriors shooting a superb 63% from the field. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. And a comparison here as we get a look at the last 5 games of steals and fouls as well as the current season numbers of those stats for Butler.
And this is a good development for him in these past 5 games. His steals are up and his fouls are down compared to his overall numbers on the season. And that means he's still playing assertive, aggressive D, but he's playing smarter. And that's a great combination.
Both good from the line that time. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. There's the dish to Gordon. Back to Butler. To the inside. And it's Gordon missing. Warriors leading by 21. Here's Muhammad. He drains the quick shot.
No hesitation when he saw the space the D was giving him. That's 2.
Gordon kicks to Randolph. And there's a whistle. That goes on Mr. Clutch. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
And we're a little over 1.5 minutes into the second quarter of action. Gordon a screen. Valentine dishes to Aldrich. Gordon the pass to Butler. Randolph sets a screen for Butler. Nice teamwork to set up the pick play and make the space for the J.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
No good from Mr. Clutch. Bulls trailed by 21. Gordon inside. Randolph. And it's denied. Now here's Muhammad. And a miss there on the triple.
A three-point marksman. He couldn't have asked for a better look. Sometimes it just doesn't go down.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. The shot's good from Randolph.
And Randolph's skill in knocking down their mid-range jump shot is important to this team. Helps to have a big man with a jumper.
No good from Mr. Clutch.
Well, he was in rhythm, hitting 2 threes in the opening quarter, but hasn't made one since.
Gordon kicks to Aldrich. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. And he's got his first chance at the line here. Warriors leading by 16. Stolen by Randolph. In the corner, it's Gordon. Again, Chicago.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Last game out, we saw him pour in 42. Launches it. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Aldrich has got 7 rebounds in the game. Back to Gordon. Aldrich, the pass to Valentine. Outside Gordon. They get it back. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
You know, over the years, Zach Randolph has proven to be the perfect leader. He commands respect and he gets it from his teammates.
Robert Covington's checked in for the Warriors.
And good job they're doing at the line this quarter. They'll need to continue converting those free throws.
And after hitting only 1 3 in the first quarter, he has none here in the second.
Kicks it out to Gordon, expanding his range. And again, Chicago, no good. Mr. Clutch, the pass to Dang. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot 1 more at the free throw line.
And it doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes it.
He thrives in the open court. Such an aggressive finisher.
Near the three-point line, it's Gordon. Finds himself wide open and drills it. Gordon's got 6.
It's amazing. He is on fire here in the second period after going scoreless in the first.
To the right side. Covington in the corner. Here's Lai. It's hauled in by Gordon.
See, when you're going into the teeth of the defense, you have to go harder. Soft lay-in won't cut it.
He feeds it to Aldrich. He dishes it to Butler. There's the pick. Outside Gordon. There's the 3. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. 9 points for Eric Gordon.
I love how efficient he is shooting the basketball. Unfortunately, that's not translating into a lead for this team.
Nice release there from Prez to knock down the triple.
I love his form. I mean, it's so repeatable and clean in terms of the release. Just great stuff from Prez.
The turnaround jumper, and it comes off the front of the rim. Warriors leading by 13. Here's Lai. No good from outside.
You know, even though he's been off the mark this quarter, he's trying not to let it shake his confidence.
Now Gordon. He's got 9. Outside Butler. 6 to shoot. Back to Gordon. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. Here's Randolph. Randolph. And the second chance effort by Randolph. 13 points in the game.
Zach Randolph is just relentless on the glass. One of the best offensive rebounders we have in the game. It's been a frustrating quarter for him shooting the basketball. He just has to make sure he's taking good shots.
The Warriors shooting at 51%. Really solid. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
And didn't shoot it all that well from the line in the first quarter. Doing a much better job now in the second, up over 80%. No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line. And they struggled a bit at the line in the first quarter, but they have been terrific in the second, up to almost 85% overall.
Gordon kicks to Butler. With the shot. Butler can't get that one to fall.
See, that's a good look from within his range. You know he's kicking himself for missing it.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts and a 3-point play chance right here. 1 free throw coming up.
He's got some serious momentum going right now. He's been great all day. Even last game, he was on fire.
You know what? He doesn't get worn down coming off a big game. It just builds him up even more.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Bobby Portis is checked in for Aldridge. Heritage comes in for Valentine. And Dwayne Wade is subbed in for Eric Gordon. Here's Butler. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important.
And through one half, it...
Hey, thanks, Kevin. Great run for you in these last few games. You kept it going so far tonight. I don't suppose you're going to slow down anytime soon.
Good work, guys. Nicely done. Where do you guys want to go after the game? Burgers or tacos?
Welcome back to the hustle and bustle of Chicago. A time-lapse view of all the traffic heading toward downtown. Well, it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first 2 quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback. What can you say, Mr. Clutch? An impressive effort here today.
Yeah, how about all of the assists he's had already in the first half? Got his team a lot of easy baskets.
He was brilliant in how he distributed the basketball, and he got his teammates rolling as a result.
So for the Golden State Warriors right now, Lai is in at the point. Laverne out there with Robert Covington. Then it's Gorgie Dang. And it's Thompson in at the 2 guard.
And one reason Thompson is such a fantastic offensive player is because he is so good at drawing fouls.
Valentine misses the 3.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And he nails the 3. Nice shot from beyond the arc there for Mr. Clutch.
And really, it looks like he may just try to take this thing over on his own and really build that lead up.
It wouldn't be the first time. He's a closer, a player who loves to slam the door shut.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Great look, but off the mark. For Chicago, they've gone 0 of 3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. Nato, and the rejection by Jang. They get it back.
And checking out the numbers for Jang. The last 10 or so games, he has been remarkable. He's averaging 11 points a game, 10 rebounds, and 2 assists. And he's been a rock in the middle for them over that stretch of games. Dominating the glass is his trademark.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Jang's got 8 points.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Aldridge dishes to Butler, and it's Butler with the jam.
You cannot allow Butler to get anywhere near the rim, because why? He will slam it.
And stolen by Valentine. Butler on the way. It's good from about 19 feet. Butler's got 4 points in the quarter. Now it appears an injury out on the floor, and that does not look like any fun.
And really, the last thing you ever want to see in a game is somebody getting hurt.
You never want to see a player go down like that, especially the way he went down.
Gordon's checked in for Jimmy Butler.
And with the moment, let's check out some stats for Thompson. He's been a factor for them over the last month. 12th in shooting percentage, 14th in three-point field goal percentage, and he sits in the top 15 in points per game. An absolute powerhouse offensively.
Bulls trail by 20. Stolen by Thompson. Here's Lai, and he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
Ooh, quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and offensively.
Terrific defensive instincts to come away with that one, and he showed no hesitation in how he completed that transition opportunity.
And the first one drops. He's perfect from the line this time. Warriors leading by 20. Pass to Laverne, and that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession. And we'll examine here how the distribution has been between three-pointers and two-pointers tonight for the Warriors.
And the three ball has been in the game plan, and it's been working for him. Having that distance shot in the arsenal, very effective way to spread out the defense.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. The shot's good for Mr. Clutch.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Here's Neto. He's got 6, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession. The three-point game, such a big part of the NBA. Let's see the best teams at it. Number 5, the Bulls.
No doubt they have snipers on that roster, that's for sure. It's been a terrific year for them from beyond the arc.
Here's Gordon. 9 points in the game so far. The feed now to Aldridge. And stolen by Jang. Thompson passes to Mr. Clutch. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. For Chicago, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Neto kicks to Randall. Pass to Aldridge. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Near the three-point line, it's Gordon. And again, no good by Chicago. Here's Thompson. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. You look at Mr. Clutch. He's really been playing well.
It's not a surprise that they called timeout. It was the only way to stop him from killing them from the three-point land. They have to find a way to deny him the ball or at the very least disrupt his rhythm.
Yeah, just frustrated by their lack of production offensively, and I can't blame them. I mean, they're getting the looks, but the shots just aren't falling.
They should consider trying to get closer to the basket. Right now, the shots they are attempting are just clanking off the basket.
Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. Look at the Lakers. They've got the #1 record in the conference, and because of it, each night out, their competition is going to bring it right at them. And, of course, the Golden State Warriors, 2 games back.
And seeing where the Warriors are, they've had just the kind of season you knew they were capable of. I mean, they've got all the talent in the world, but how... about maximizing it to the full.
That's been the key. This coaching staff knows what their strengths are. They play to those strengths. That's how they've gotten the most out of their talent.
A chance here to get a quick injury report. Let's find out the news on Jimmy Butler. Dave, what's the update?
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer for the Bulls gave us some information. He told me that he suffered a sprained toe. He'll have to sit the rest of this one out, and it's unclear how much longer he'll be out afterwards. Kevin?
David, thanks for the great update. We appreciate it, and we really hope for the best as always.
And he's a tough guy. My guess is he'll be back before we know it and better than ever.
And I'm sure his teammates want to see him come back very, very soon.
Right side, Randolph. Back to Neto. Takes the three. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
Here's Lai. Got a piece of it. Here's Neto. 12 points for him. The shot by Valentine, no good.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Bulls trailed by 21. And there's a whistle that goes on Mr. Clutch. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
This could be a problem. That's his 4th foul with plenty of basketball left to play.
And here's Neto outside. Connects from three-point range. Neto's got 9 points here in the second half. Warriors leading by 18. Here's Mr. Clutch. And he has 28 points for the game.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Chicago has gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Gordon kicks to Neto. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5 for 8 night shooting.
Ever since halftime, he's had his eyes on the basket and just crushing it right now.
Thompson misses.
Yeah, great look, but disappointing with the miss.
Yeah, but he has to take that shot 10 out of 10 times. It was right there for him.
Here's Neto. He's got 17. Clock at 6. Here's Randolph. It's rebounded by Golden State. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. 4-3, Covington. Another shot, and Aldridge sends it back. Gordon with it. 9 points in the game so far. Neto kicks to Aldridge. Back to Neto. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
He's gone 3 for 4 from the line.
And to this point on the season, guys, 80% from the line. He's done a really good job.
Warriors leading by 16. Thompson passes to Mr. Clutch. Shoots from the right block. Covington with the bucket. Covington's got his 2nd bucket of the night. Bulls have gone at a pretty good shooting pace. They're 6 of 13 from the field here in the 3rd. Here's Neto. 19 points in the game. And again, no good by Chicago. Mr. Clutch, the pass to Dang. Thompson for the triple. And it's Randolph with the rebound. Randolph's got 7 rebounds in the game.
And he's going to have to wait to hit his first triple of this half. He had 3 at the break.
He gets that one. And 11 points for Eric Gordon.
Oh, my. I didn't know he had the crossover in his bag of tricks. Now I've seen it all.
Kicks it to Jang. Pass to Mr. Clutch. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Valentine. To the inside. Here's Randolph. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Randolph's got 4 this quarter.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Drills it from outside.
Taking good shots overall, hitting a high percentage of them. That's what has this team rolling.
Randolph a screen. Another one falls for Chicago.
And really, Zach Randolph is a guy who scores at will from wherever he wants. Just so good on the offensive end.
Here's Covington. He has 5. Here's Lai. Rebound by Aldridge. Bulls trail by 15. To the wing on the left. Here's Neto. It's rebounded by Golden State. Laverne's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Misses from close range.
I like the aggressiveness, but against that type of defensive pressure, he's out of his element.
Outside, Randolph. He kicks it to Gordon. Back to Randolph. 5 to shoot. Neto, the pass to Aldridge. And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight. Free throw good, Aldridge. Warriors leading by 8. We've got Nikola Mirotic. Zach Randolph is out there with Portis. And there's Gordon, and it's Neto in at the 1 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Gordon kicks to Portis. Here's Neto. There's the pick. Dishes to Randolph. From 12 feet out, and the shot goes in. Randolph's got the 4th quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Bulls. Warriors shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor. Here's Mr. Clutch. Laverne passes to Mr. Clutch. It's rebounded by Neto. Bulls trail by 6. Inside. Here's Portis, and the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Here's Laverne, and good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. And the Warriors lead by 6. The Bulls shooting about 42% so far. Here's Neto to the left side wing. Gordon kicks to Neto. Off target from 3-point range. Warriors leading by 6. Out to the right wing. Here's Lai. Again, Golden State. Oh, wow, guys, doesn't look good. We've got an injury here.
Yeah, it's so tough to see when a player goes down with an injury like that.
Yeah, this one looks like it could be really bad. Hopefully we can get an update on this one pretty soon.
Valentine's checked in for Chicago. And there's a whistle that goes on Mr. Clark. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. A solid win on the road.